Welcome back to CoinCollectorHub, where we unlock the secrets of rare coins hiding in plain sight. Today's spotlight is on an unassuming yet potentially life-changing coin, the 1993 D Lincoln 1-cent penny. That's right, a coin that might be sitting in your change jar could be worth as much as $346,000 in today's rare coin market. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and why collectors are paying huge money for this rare piece of American coinage. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1993 D penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the main U.S. mint branches responsible for producing billions of coins every year. While most people think of pennies as common and nearly worthless, that's far from the truth when it comes to some rare varieties, and the 1993 D penny is one of them. The obverse, or front, of the coin features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His portrait has graced the U.S. 1-cent coin since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in history. On the reverse side of the 1993 D penny, we find the Lincoln Memorial, a familiar design introduced in 1959 to honor Lincoln's legacy even further. The coin's edge is plain, as with all modern pennies, and the D mint mark under the date signifies its origin from the Denver Mint. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 1993 D Lincoln penny so valuable? It comes down to rarity, mint errors, and pristine condition. While the Denver Mint struck over 6.4 billion pennies in 1993, only a tiny fraction of these coins came out with rare die errors, doubling effects, or off-metal compositions. And even fewer have survived in gem mint condition. We're talking MS67 or higher on the Sheldon coin grading scale. That's where the real money is. Some of the rarest and most sought-after examples of the 1993 D penny exhibit features like doubled die obverse, where the lettering or Lincoln's profile appears slightly doubled off center strikes, coins struck away from the center, creating a unique crescent or missing detail, wrong planchet errors, where the coin was struck on a planchet meant for another denomination, full red luster. A brilliant reddish shine preserved since minting, showing zero signs of circulation. If you happen to own a 1993 D penny with these features, and especially if it's uncirculated, you could be looking at a coin worth tens of thousands, if not more. Let's talk numbers. In recent auctions, a 1993 D penny in pristine mint state with a known error sold for an eye-popping $199,000. That's nearly $200,000 for a 1-cent coin. And in a rare private sale, one ultra-rare 1993 D penny with a combination of errors and exceptional grading was reportedly purchased for a staggering $346,000. That's why collectors and investors across the country are racing to recheck their pocket change, piggy banks, and old coin jars. Because hidden among the billions of common pennies might be your ticket to a fortune. So how can you check your 1993 D penny? Start by examining the coin under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for any doubling in the letters, Liberty, or In God We Trust. Pay attention to Lincoln's eye, jawline, and coat. Any sign of doubling is a good sign. Check for striking errors or any unusual shape. And always assess the color. A coin with full red luster and no scratches or dings is especially valuable. If your coin shows promise, your next step is to get it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade from one of these top companies not only verifies its authenticity but can also multiply its value exponentially on the collector's market. Now you might be asking, why would someone pay hundreds of thousands for a penny? The answer lies in numismatics, the study and collection of coins. For serious collectors, coins like the 1993 D Lincoln penny represent a rare piece of history, art, and investment. Rarity and condition are king. The fewer perfect examples that exist, the more a collector is willing to pay. And as time goes on, these coins only become rarer, driving the price up even further. So here's your coin collector challenge for the day. Go through your penny collection and pull out every 1993 D you can find. Check them closely for errors, condition, and shine. You never know, you just might be sitting on a small fortune. And that wraps up today's video on the 1993 D Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that proves even the smallest change can hold extraordinary value. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to CoinCollectorHub, and tap the bell so you never miss out on the next hidden gem we uncover. Leave a comment below if you found a rare coin or if you want us to feature a specific year or mint mark next. Thanks for watching and happy hunting, collectors. Let me know if you want a thumbnail idea or title suggestions for this video. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking stories in modern numismatics, the 1992 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a small fortune. We're talking about a value ranging from $199,000 to over $346,000. That's right. A single penny from 1992, a coin you might have in your pocket, coin jar, or old drawer right now, could be hiding a secret that makes it incredibly rare and extremely valuable. Let's break it down. First, a little background. The 1992 Lincoln cent features the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner. This portrait has been a mainstay on the 1-cent coins since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. It is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The reverse of the coin in 1992 still featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo and introduced in 1959 for Lincoln's 150th birthday. But what makes some 1992 pennies so valuable isn't just the design. It's a rare and very specific error that occurred during minting. Enter the close AM variety. Most 1992 pennies have what is known as the wide AM reverse. This means there's a noticeable space between the letters A and M in the word America on the back of the coin. That's the standard design. But in 1992, a small number of pennies were accidentally struck using a reverse die intended for use in 1993. That die had a close AM design, where the letters A and M in America are nearly touching. This design change was supposed to happen in 1993, but somehow, a few 1992 coins were struck early with the 1993 style reverse. And those coins? They are worth a lot of money. The 1992 close AM penny is considered extremely rare. In fact, fewer than 20 examples of the Philadelphia version are known to exist, and only a couple of high-grade Denver Mint 1992 D close AM pennies have been certified. So how valuable are they? Hold on to your seat. In recent years, collectors have paid as much as $199,000 for high-grade examples of the 1992 D close AM penny. And experts estimate that truly pristine coins in mint state red condition could command upwards of $346,000 at auction, especially if bidding becomes competitive. Why the high price? Rarity, demand, and condition. The 1992 close AM variety wasn't discovered until years later, and its population remains incredibly low. Combined with the fact that Lincoln cents are one of the most widely collected coin series in the world, you have the perfect recipe for sky-high values. So how can you tell if you have one? Here's what to look for. Flip over the coin and look at the word America on the back. If there's a clear gap between the A and the M, it's the common wide AM and not valuable. But if the A and M are nearly touching, or look like they're almost fused, you might have the rare close AM variety. Also check the mint mark. The Philadelphia version will have no mint mark. The Denver version will have a small D under the year 1992. Now, check the condition. Coins in circulated condition still have value, but the real money is in uncirculated or mint state red examples. That means no wear, brilliant luster, and a sharp strike. If you think you have one, do not clean the coin. Cleaning it could destroy its value. Instead, place it in a soft holder and get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if you don't find the 1992 close AM penny, looking through your change and old penny rolls can be a fun and rewarding hobby. Every coin has a story, and sometimes those stories come with massive payouts. So, what are you waiting for? Check your piggy banks. Dig through those old coffee tins. Look at your childhood coin folders. Because if you stumble upon a 1992 close AM Lincoln penny, you could be sitting on a coin worth more than a luxury car, or even a house. That's the magic of coin collecting. You never know what treasures are out there until you look. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny like this. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest surprises. Would you like me to convert this into a downloadable format or add visuals and timing suggestions for YouTube video editing? Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting unnoticed in your piggy bank or tucked away in a forgotten drawer. It's the legendary 1983 Lincoln 1-cent penny, and believe it or not, this little copper-colored coin could be worth as much as $190,000 to a staggering $346,000 in today's market. That's right. A penny worth over $250,000. So how is that even possible? What makes this specific 1983 penny so special, and how can you tell if you have one of these golden finds? Stick around, because in this video, we're unlocking the secrets behind the 1983 Lincoln penny and why collectors are going crazy for it. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909. It features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, at least until the design changed in 2009. But in 1983, something unexpected happened, and that's exactly what made this coin so valuable today. You see, in 1982, the United States Mint changed the composition of the penny. Before 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper. But due to the rising cost of copper, the mint switched to a cheaper metal, a core of zinc with just a thin copper plating. However, during this transitional time, a few rare 1983 pennies were accidentally struck on the older copper planchets instead of the new zinc ones. These are known as 1983 copper pennies, and they are incredibly rare. Now here's where things get exciting. A 1983 penny that weighs about 3.1 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams for a zinc penny could be one of these extremely rare copper versions. And if you have one, it could be worth an eye-watering amount. In recent auctions, collectors have paid anywhere from $190,000 all the way up to $346,000 for a single 1983 Lincoln copper penny in excellent condition. But wait, it gets better. There are even more variations that can bring big money. One of the most famous is the 1983 double die reverse penny. This version features a doubling of the text on the reverse side of the coin, especially on the words 1 cent and e pluribus unum. These doubling errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are the result of a rare minting mistake. A 1983 double die reverse penny in high-grade condition has sold for thousands of dollars, sometimes reaching into the five-figure range. So how do you know if you have one of these rare coins? First, check the date. Make sure it says 1983 and that there's no mint mark. That means it was struck in Philadelphia. Then grab a precise scale. If your penny weighs around 3.1 grams, you might have the rare copper version. If it's around 2.5 grams, it's a standard zinc penny. Also, examine the back of the coin carefully under magnification. Look closely at the lettering for any signs of doubling. Now, if you think you have a 1983 penny that meets these rare conditions, don't clean it or try to fix it. That could ruin the value. Instead, get it professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Their evaluation will confirm its composition and condition, and that's when the real value kicks in. The current coin market in 2025 has seen a surge in interest for rare pennies, especially due to increased media attention and high-profile auction sales. Collectors are more eager than ever to find these hidden gems, and the 1983 Lincoln penny is right at the top of the list. So to sum it up, the 1983 Lincoln penny could be worth way more than just 1 cent. If it's one of the rare copper planchets or a double die error, your coin might be worth anywhere between $190,000 and $346,000. Imagine turning pocket change into a luxury car or a house down payment. Have you checked your coin jar lately? Because you never know, a tiny treasure like the 1983 Lincoln penny could be waiting for you. Thanks for watching CoinCollectorHub. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins hiding in plain sight, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family. They might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and happy hunting. Would you like a thumbnail title or voiceover guidance for this script?